Take a look around Great American Ballpark. There's really not a bad seat anywhere in the stadium, and you've got 42,271 choices. But the best view in town, or at the very least, the most unique vantage point to watch Reds baseball, it's got to be right here. We're just across the street from the ballpark, but roughly 500 feet above the field. Forget about the rooftops around Wrigley Field. This is the crown in the Queen City skyline. The Great American Insurance Group Tower, the 665-foot home office for the business behind the name attached to the Reds' downtown ballpark.
Actually, it is a great name for a ballpark, but it's beyond just being Great American Ballpark. It's also it's named for Great American Insurance Group.
The view from here, it's with fireworks. Actually, you're looking down on the fireworks.
Great American Chairman and CEO Carl Lindner III, offices on the 41st floor. And the tallest building in town was designed to show off unmatched views of Cincinnati and northern Kentucky, just not necessarily built to be able to eavesdrop on the baseball team across the street.
I don't really think it registered until we started visiting the building when it was under construction. Probably the first time that we were able to get in the elevators that were on the outside of the building, the temporary ones, and come up to these floors. And the views all the way around were breathtaking, and it was the views into the Red Stadium were particularly interesting and off the charts.
Whether it's our agents that come in and visit with us or some of our business partners, everyone wants to have a chance to look into the ballpark. That's one of the first things we hear.
It's human nature. You have to look. Reds fan and Great American employee Brian Jelly works on the 23rd floor. And there are those tempting moments when he's on the clock and the Reds are on the field.
Especially day games, we'll be sitting there working and we hear the fireworks and everyone kind of cheers a little bit. It's like, home run, and then usually everyone, checks the score, see how we're doing then, and it's really great.
When there's some fireworks that go off, you want to go find out what's going on. So yeah, there's a few times where I'll find myself kind of walking over to the window and wanting to check out the score and watching for a while.
Great American Tower opened in 2011. All told, 800,000 square feet and 41 stories tall. The signature tiara on top alone is 130 feet high. It's state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly, and yes, has those baseball-friendly sight lines. Even the top Red, President and CEO Bob Castellini, has been up to take a look.
I think it's just about every time he comes up here, he says that he thinks that he should be charging us a luxury suite, type of a price, for the view that we have down into the stadium.
Even friends and family, people that I meet that don't live in Cincinnati, I ask, have you ever driven through? And they're like, oh yeah. And I say, well, I'm in the great big tall building, the Great American building with the tiara, and then they instantly know what that is. And then they're like, oh, the naming rights to the ballpark. I'm like, yep.
The visitors we have coming from all over the world, they love the building. And it really is a great image and really projects our brand well.
We think we have a pretty spectacular view, so we really enjoy our association with the Reds, and we love being part of the signature on the Cincinnati skyline.